Hey, this is the Lenoci mic, and this is for if I had any talents, Mike. This is for the instruments.
No. I'll show you that here in a second.
It's all right.
Check. How's that coffee doing?
It's gonna help.
It's gonna help.
It's gonna help.
You sleepy?
Not anymore.
Because you got coffee.
Yeah.
Cool.
10's my limit, dude. If they're like, if I get anything and they're like, hey, can you be here at 10? I'm like, can we get a later time? Let me have a later time. I didn't get in this business to wake up at the same time as my friends.
Okay, well, I get that.
No, but this isn't early. But
this
I mean,
isn't too bad.
But you know, when they send you like something at like 8:30, I'm like, no.
Do you need somewhere to set that?
Yeah, I would. Can we get someone over here and get to be on cut? I actually need someone to come over here and get on their hands and knees so I can put this on them.
You want one of the producers to be a human coffee table?
One of you guys that looks like Jeremiah.
Through the glass?
I've never seen so many Jeremiah lookalikes in this place.
What?
Well, just that one guy.
Oh, Anthony. You want Anthony to be...
Anthony, can you come over here? Wow, you're really going to do it. This is great. Now you're going to have to wear the hoodie because I don't want this. Yeah. Let's have good posture. Hold on, let me sip this. Let me get a character for this one. This is my character sipping it. All right, there you go. Bro, now I'm letting you know this. You fuck up, you burn yourself. So it's kind of like you learn your lesson. All right, this is a good life lesson. All right, I'm your dad. Hey, no head nodding. Just you move your head, you're gonna get burnt. Okay, I want you to call me daddy.
Whoa, Lenoci has some power issues. Starting the episode off hot.
Nice. Now that looks good. This could be a little dangerous. Well, relax, okay? I don't know what his character name is, but I like what he's doing so far.
Okay.
He's concerned.
Okay.
Oh, thanks,
He left a coaster mark on your hoodie. There's a circle. It's not like a stain. It's literally just the imprint of a coffee cup. Guys, let's give it up for Anthony, guys.
Yeah, good job,
Being a good sport.
You did a good job.
Do we have any canned studio applause? That's our canned studio applause is two guys clapping and whistling. That's it.
That was great. That was good. I mean, I thought you were going to stay the whole time, but that's fine.
I thought somebody was going to commit to this bit, but welcome to two dudes in hats wearing podcasts.
What's up, dudes?
We're two wearing podcasts and dudes and hats.
Dude, make sure you got your hats, dude.
Make sure you have your mic and your hat because you're in a podcast.
Pad hats.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Michael Lenoci?
I got my hat.
You got your hat.
I got my hat.
You got your
my coffee.
Yeah, you got your Dolphins hat.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of hats.
No?
Well, I mean, they're just like all different forms of Dolphins hats.
Yeah.
So
just different styles.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of different KC hats.
We just like to show off that we're losers.
Oh, speak for yourself, dude. The freaking Chiefs just won the Super Bowl, dude.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You've had a good last 4 years.
Actually,
it's baseball too.
We've had pretty good. Yeah, we've had pretty good luck the last little bit. Wow. But like before that was just like the worst luck. So it's coming right back. I have a feeling that it's gonna end pretty soon.
Nice.
We'll see. Thanks for coming on the show, dude.
Welcome to motorcycle segment, and that's what we do, dudes.
Motorcycle segment. That's breaking the fourth wall. Welcome to motorcycle segment. This is breaking the fourth wall immediately with
dude, and it cuts to like all the fans listening, and it's just 6-year-olds going, yeah.
This is my favorite.
Add a laser. They just start shitting their pants. I don't know why.
Now, we have known each other for a while.
Yes.
You're actually...
Do you want to know my first memory of you?
Oh, I love hearing that. I love hearing people's first interaction or their first preconceived notion or their first thought of me. So what is your first memory of me?
So I would see... So the open mic scene is is pretty big. I mean, it's just like there's not like an alt scene or a club scene for open mics. It's just like everybody just gets up wherever you can.
Do a spot wherever.
So I wouldn't always see you at open mics. Like, I feel like maybe you lived. Did you live on the east side in the beginning of the LA days?
I used to live in Cahuenga, so Santa Monica and Cahuenga, so kind of a little bit farther east Hollywood.
Okay,
just a little bit.
I might have seen you around, but my first time actually, like, oh, thanks, man. You didn't have to. You did have to do that, but you know what? Thank you. He gave me a table that looks like I can use it to
Anthony
paint.
engaged, man. They keep improving themselves, dude.
Thank you, guys. Also, laugh a little bit more when we're doing stuff. Thanks. Gives us confidence. Appreciate it.
Oh, that was very... I didn't like those laughs. Those were very forced.
Did they pick up on the laughs?
So if something genuinely funny happens on the show, you'll hear it in the background.
I like that. I like that about... Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So...
Because it makes it like real.
Yeah. So if you don't hear anything, then we're bombing this entire episode. What? If you never hear them at all, like it's not that we're bombing.
I like things like that. I love that.
That was canned. That wasn't actually Gage and Anthony.
No, yeah.
For you, those of you listening or watching, they weren't going crazy just now. That was a sound effect.
You feel like they're
being a little facetious right now.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a little pissed that they're doing this to me.
Uh-oh.
They're embarrassing me in front of my friend Michael Lenoci when he was telling a story of his memory of me. So let's get back to it, okay?
So here we are. And I must have seen him, but this is my earliest memory of you. Because I was a baby. You know, you don't remember all the details.
Right.
I think it was your mic at the Cahuenga one outside.
The porch mic.
The porch mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that one? I would just like, I don't know who, Joe Marisi was my open mic best friend.
Right.
Who I'd run around, we hit all the mics. I don't think I was with him on this one. I might have been, but someone's like, let's go hit this one. It's an earlier one. I was like, yeah, whatever we have to do. And I remember hitting that one. And I remember you were just nice. You were nice to me. And I always felt like I didn't have a lot of peer friendship in the open mic scene.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I never felt like I was a popular open. I got up everywhere, but I definitely wasn't a comic. I wasn't funny to comics for sure.
Gotcha.
I mean, I knew that, but I was just like, whatever, I'll just keep going. But like, you were like nice and supportive.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That mic,
and then you might have not even said anything to me, but it was just your energy made me feel like, oh, you know what? I don't think he would maybe like me, but he did a good job at making me feel welcomed.
Okay, cool.
At that outside mic.
Heck yeah. We used to do this.
Can we get some tears?
This mic on. Do we have any emotional music? So, okay, while you're pulling that up, I used to do this open mic in my front lawn because I've always been a very DIY comic and just DIY guy in LA because nothing has ever been easy for me.
For any of us white guys, it's really a tough life.
I mean, let's not get into that right now. I don't want two dudes in hats being white on a podcast complaining about the current situation.
How the hell can no one buy this? Like what's going on? Huh? Are you guys? Does nobody want to be a millionaire?
Are you saying this as in like you're pointing to yourself? How can nobody buy this?
No, I meant like this together. I was like, hey, this is a show. What are you guys doing? Forget the podcast. Right now, the two dudes in hats.
Oh yeah, two dudes in hats. Hey,
MTV 1994. Where are you?
It's two white dudes who are calling. We need you.
Yeah, we'll play some music videos in between.
Yeah, I mean, you and I would be pretty good at tossing the music videos. Yeah.
Dude, it's basically a real life Beavis and Butthead.
Pretty much. All right, this is Third Eye Blind's newest hit, Wasted Down the Drain.
Nice. Dang.
Now, I used to do this open mic in my front lawn called Jeremiah's Porch Mic. And I would just give out my address to whoever wanted to come to this thing and post it on the internet on my freaking Facebook. I just didn't care. This is a different time, too. It was a little bit like...
By the way, if you saw some of these open micers, you would be like, I don't even want to be in the same room as some of these people.
Oh, let alone I would let them inside my home to use the restroom. And
yeah, there would be guys who would like take acid daily, would have lumps growing out of them. Dude, like, I don't know. Do you remember some of the, like, I swear to God, some of these guys were like mutants. You're like, what's wrong?
Oh, in the open mic scene?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
There's just like things growing out of them.
Comedy just
I'm not even
brings out,
kidding.
like, it brings out the best of comedians and literally the worst of people at the same time who think that they're going to be good or this is going to be their field. And maybe they might be really funny, but just a lot of people get phased out over the years.
Hopefully.
The cream rises, as they say. But yeah, I had it on my front lawn, and a bunch of comics would still they still mention that to me, like years later. People who I haven't seen in a long time, they're like, remember when you did that mic in your front lawn? I was like, yeah, dude, like it was good times.
Yeah,
we put a donation bucket around
like a church.
Like a church, so I could restock on toilet paper and cleaning supplies because people would be going upstairs to use my bathroom. And do we have that emotional music ready? Okay, I want you to retell that story of your first memory of me, but we're gonna do it with emotional
100%.
music this time. Okay. So, Michael, what was it like the first time you met me?
It's foggy, but if I think about it, it was early on. I was frightened, you know? I was scared. I was just a lonely soul in this big city. I had no one really. I don't know why my accent's changing. But anyways, I was scared. I go, where can I get up to be heard? And sure enough, there was a guy named Jeremiah Watkins. I go, who's this? They say, you don't know about Jeremiah Watkins? No. You must come with us now. I go, now? They go, yes, now. Can I change? No, you don't have time. You need to come with us now. So I gathered what I had. A can of beans, shoes, $3. I show up to this mic. It's outside on a porch. The sun's out. It's bright. It's not scary, even though it feels like it could be scary. But I was scared, inside and out. I was shaking. Had no friends. I was lonely. I was thirsty. I was hungry. I was poor. Then he came out. Who? Jeremiah Watkins. He wasn't wearing a cape, but he might as well have been, because he was a hero to me. Because he said, next coming up to the mic, Michael Lenoci? I said, excuse me, it's Lenoci. He goes, well, have fun. And he smiled. And his smile made me feel full for the first time in my life. So full that I gave that can of beans away to another hopeless romantic comedian trying to make it in this world. He was nice. He was the nicest guy I had ever met in an open mic scene. It made me feel special inside. I wanted to see him again and again.
How long is this story? How long is this story?
Thank you.
We get the bit. We get it.
Thanks
we
for
get
bailing
it,
me out there.
Lenoci. I was nice to you.
You see the effects it does on people, though.
It does.
Wow. And there you go. And that's why SNL has never called me. That was me just, I really took the music in there.
The lost tapes.
I don't know why my voice did that, but that was
Dude,
just...
I got mad at you as soon as you went into that voice.
You got mad?
I was like, I got internally angry. I was like, why did he make that improv choice?
I don't know. I just do it.
Why did he do that?
Dude, it wasn't even a choice.
I'm just being honest with you as a friend. I got mad.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
I got upset. I was like, why? Logically, why did the voice come in? Where did it come? I asked him to do a simple thing to recreate it with the music, and then he clunked it up with a voice. He clunked.
Bro, I just I didn't even want to do it. It just started happening. I was like, what is this? I don't know what I'm doing.
But I appreciate that once you did it, you saw it through. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that.
You know how comics have these inner monologues the whole time, even when you're on stage doing your set, you'll be in your head like, oh, let me do this next. During that time, I was like, well, how do I end this? How do I end this?
Okay, so you're going to be on stage and I'm going to be the voice inside your head, okay?
Sorry. Corona. I don't know. You just have to say it.
Dude, my producers are heckling us with sound effects. Like, yeah, dude, good one. Good one, dude.
Hey, man.
Hey,
do you want to be a table again?
Hey.
Nice. Good laughs.
What a threatening set. Do you want to be a freaking table again? Do you want to be a table again? Because guess what? I'll make you a table. All right. So because things have gotten so crazy with the CDC and the coronavirus, they've actually sent me a little bit of funding to put together a commercial to try to get people to be more cognizant of washing their hands and stuff like that. So let's cut to that ad right now. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. This is cool. Oh, yeah. More of that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rub it in for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I will. Yeah. I will.
This is what friends are for.
You can get clean with a friend. Ooh, yeah. Here, you do me now.
Oh, I thought you would never ask.
Here. That's Germex. And guess what? This is sold out on Amazon, you whores.
Put some on you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. This is so wet.
Oh, it's so good. It's too much.
It's going to last too long.
Oh, spray it all over me.
Rub it. You know?
Get rid of the coronavirus and get moist with a friend.
This is fun.
Oh, yeah. Nummy in my slummy. Oh.
Here.
Oh, you got that? Oh, get it.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here. Oh. No.
Okay,
you make the. Oh, you like that? Wait. Oh, I'm gonna make your hole clean. You freaking. Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh, yeah, coronavirus. Take that. You like that? You like that?
Hold on.
You like that?
Just give me a stroke on this. Watch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You like that coronavirus? That's alcohol. That's pure alcohol. Completely. Oh, so wet right now. We're so clean and wet.
And now the post. Hey. Just wipe it on your, body. What if, like, next time you see me, just my hand is just a completely different color?
It's just raw.
It's just like, what happened? What did you get burnt?
I did Jeremiah Wonders.
I did Jeremiah Wonders.
It's the mark of the beast.
And he quit.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Oh, I think he's probably going to get paper towels.
Wow, what a good guy, Gage.
He's a good dude.
Are we allowed to say his name?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of podcasts, they don't like to say the producers' names. That's like a theme. Have you noticed that?
I have, but you know what? I've started to accept that Gage and Anthony are a big part of this show, and I'm an ensemble player, and I'm accepting them for who they are, and they've been helping the show tremendously. So I've been giving them more shout outs lately and even letting them talk on the mic occasionally. Yep.
This is awesome. You guys actually do a lot of cool things.
Anthony, you can talk now.
Can we do this tomorrow too?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're coming in. This is just a rough draft of an episode. This isn't going well.
I hope it's not me.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just thought it'd be funny to be like, oh no, you thought this is the episode? Just like rubbing like Purell and alcohol in each other. Yeah, you're being punked.
Dude, imagine people get mad about that stuff.
What?
If they were like, what, really?
What, are you serious?
You're wasting my time. I'm a comedian.
I woke up for this.
Yeah. had nothing to add.
Can I say our improv together is on point so far? So far, everything is hitting on all cylinders.
I think it's just because I'm not experienced at
Did you? No,
improv.
You're good.
I did improv 101 at UCB and 102, and then I was like, what? Why do I keep going?
That could be an ad for UCB. I did improv 101 and 102 at UCB, and I was like, what? Da-da-da-da-da, UCB, Upright Citizens Brigade.
Dude, I remember
now enrolling.
I remember the teacher came up one time and he's like, listen, guys, everyone's doing great, but like, you gotta stop. You gotta remember, you can't be cool if you're gonna be good at this. You're not gonna be cool. And I was like, is he talking about me specifically?
You're like, is he talking about me? I've got a backwards hat on right now. This is awkward. I don't really know if he's talking about me or not, but I did just high five a guy after the scene and slapped him on the butt and said, good improv scene, bro.
And I was just like, why? That was funny. Why are they giving me a hard time?
Okay, so we were going, but this other bit, you're on stage. I'm going to be the voice inside your head.
Oh, wow. This is fun. Now, what am I doing? Just whatever.
Maybe you're just doing some crowd work or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, Michigan, you're great. I love the crowds in Michigan. It's unbelievable because I feel like you guys don't see the sun a lot.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that thing about the sun. Oh, they might get offended.
I mean, not the sun, the moon. The moon's cool because it's soft and it's nicer. You can look at the moon.
Why am I describing the moon right now?
Well, it doesn't matter, dude. Michigan, huh? It's cold, so it's good to be. We're inside. We're inside.
Why am I bringing up the temperature? Nobody wants to hear about how cold it is. They have to live here year round. Okay, get on to the next thing.
Hot tubs are great. They warm us up.
Okay,
so
we're
it's
getting there. Hot tubs. Everybody loves hot tubs. Okay, perfect.
Man, maybe we'll get some babes in there, huh? Hey, where the babes at, huh?
Okay, that's relatable. Where the babes at? Everybody loves babes. Great.
Nice. All right. People like babes. All right. So when you guys
Why did I just repeat that out loud outside of my head?
Okay. Listen, dudes. Everybody likes to date and we like babes.
Okay. Everybody does like dating and babe. This is great. All right. We're on a great roll, Michael. Keep going. We're about to start crushing any moment here.
Man, why? I got an itch a lot for some reason.
Why did I have an itch? The people are instantly going to think I have crabs or something like that. Hurry, recover, Michael. What are we doing?
Michael Jackson always grabbed his crotch. So can I.
Wait, why would you bring up Michael Jackson right now? You're just bringing up hot tubs and babes. What's going on?
I mean, pre-Michael Jackson, before he was bad. I mean, when he was doing bad.
You're digging yourself a bigger hole by saying before he was bad. Now you're even thinking that he might be guilty for sure. What's going on, man? You're laughing maniacally
just beat it. I should just beat it. Not me. I should leave. I should get off stage.
Now you're saying that you're going to masturbate in front of this crowd.
No,
this crowd is starting to hate you. They're starting to turn on you. We got to recover, Michael. Hurry.
Who wants free money?
Okay.
Yes. Everybody check under your seats. There's free money.
Okay, yeah. We're going to give them away free money. That's perfect.
Okay. Boy, it's hot in here. That's why I'm sweating. But guys, I'm so glad you came out tonight, and I'm happy to be here.
Okay, yeah. Now you're being endearing. That's perfect.
Nice.
You're totally getting them back on board.
I had a mom and dad, and I still do.
Okay, great. Other people have mom and dads too. Continue down this path.
Man, I would love to be a loving father one day and find a nice woman.
That's not believable. People don't look at you as a loving father. Change material.
But I'd like to fucking slap her and leave her with the kids.
Okay, now we're getting on more somewhere.
Yeah, I'm fucking killing. And so, and then after I leave her, I go find other hoes because that's what bitches are about.
Okay, this is what people want from you. Keep going. Now turn your hat around 3 more times backwards. Dude, this is killing with this crowd.
What up?
Oh, dude, do you see the response? Lean into the person that they want you to be.
Now, what's up, folks? Huh? That was fun. We could keep doing stuff like that if you want to come to my place after the show.
Okay,
but no sleeping over.
But no sleeping over.
Yeah, we don't let these bitches sleep over.
Okay, yeah. Now this is what people want from you. This is perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, go for the closer. Go for the closer.
So, usually when I'm on a date, I'll buy the girl a drink and wait for her to go to the bathroom, if you know what I mean.
What the hell was that? Why did I just say that out loud?
I thought that's what they wanted.
Okay, the pointing is good, but I don't.
Well, that's what they wanted, dude. You're telling me two different things. I thought they wanted the frat guy.
I mean, they do to a point, but you got to be likable frat guy too. You can't just be like openly saying you're going to date rape a girl.
No. I didn't mean that. I said I like to buy them a drink.
What did we mean then? What did we mean when we said that?
Subconsciously, I might have meant that, but I mean, I don't mean it out loud. I meant like I like to just buy them drinks.
Why are you talking to me right now? You need to be talking to the crowd right now. Everything is being foiled at the moment.
Why are you yelling at me?
Quit addressing me. You're looking like a crazy person in front of this crowd.
I can't do this anymore.
Are you talking to the crowd or are you talking to me?
I don't know. Can I just get off stage?
Yes, please get off stage. Say good night and thank you.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next year. Bro, I know that was just a bit, but fuck, I was getting nervous. I was like, are they really on to me?
Yeah, you're right.
Shit, dude.
That was a little insight on what it's like to do stand-up comedy with a voice inside your head. All right, now I'm gonna try. We're gonna do a new segment on this show that I haven't done before. I'm gonna try it out with you and see how it goes. It's called Confessions.
Oh no. All about my confessions. I don't know how to sing. Yeah, of course. And that was it. That was the last time I saw Jeremiah. Where were you? Well, we were doing his podcast, and he kind of just got up, and he said we were doing a segment, and I thought that he was going to come back. He never showed back up, and he never showed up again. And his producers kind of just faded away too. And then I was sitting there just kind of by myself, and I realized this is your calling. You sit here and you're just going to do it. You're going to go on and carry on with the show by yourself. Now, it never came out because I didn't know how to edit or really put anything out, but I sat in this chair for the next few years, didn't shave, didn't go to the bathroom, and nobody ever came to find me. So that's what happened. Can we get a little close up on the Perel? We're gonna do a commercial. Oh, this is actually fun by yourself. Put your other hand in there. Oh, that didn't work. Well, that's what happens when you do a show by yourself. Only one of the mics works, but I'm gonna rub this in. You can never be too safe, you know what I mean? If you just really... It's weird how if you clean your hands by yourself, you get some ideas. You get some weird ideas. Wish it was another man's hand. And I don't know why I said that. Maybe I'm into...
What troubles you, my child?
Well, I'm having a hard time keep a relationship going. I'm going to ask you a question, Father. How do I say sentences?
This is Father McElroy. Yes, I can help you with verbiage and wordage and whatever else you'd like. Yes.
I sometimes speak before I think.
Go on.
Well, that's one of my biggest problems. But other than that, I'm having a hard time really find love and settling down.
Finding love and settling down.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with me?
Well, what kind of significant other are you looking for out there?
Size 0, 1, waist, just kind of cute. Brunette, probably. Boobs. I like boobs. Someone who's hey, SNL, call me. Damn, I can't get him to break.
Is this you seem like a very
Okay, sorry. Go.
you seem like a very troubled young soul. Now it looks like you're trying to find the love of your life through physical traits, is that right, Michael Lenoci? Is that true?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Most of it at first. I mean, that's why you swipe on someone.
Now, I am in a confession booth right now, but you keep looking at me. I can feel you peering through the window, so I'm just going to put it down so you can look at me, okay?
Okay. Oh, wow. You're a very young father. You're young looking father. You're
Yes.
young.
Yes, my rap name is Young Father. Yes.
You're a young looking father. Which
See, now,
of
do you
wisdom.
see the problem with what you're trying to seek
Mhm.
as a young lad
Yeah.
is that you may be actually looking for the wrong reasons to attract yourself to certain females, okay?
Yeah.
Because if it's just surface level,
Yeah.
it's just physical traits,
Yeah.
then perhaps that will lead you astray and down a path of women and other earthly necessities that are not important in the long run, and that therefore your happiness will hinge upon physical looks. And as we all know, physical looks do fade, but
then you could just find a new one.
that is an interesting theory.
I blew his mind.
I've never thought of that before. Wait, so you're telling me actually that you can date these younger women, and once they start getting a little ugly, you just replace them
Yeah.
like a new iPhone.
Pretty much.
You just keep you download the updates
Until you.
as much as you can,
Yeah.
which are like, you know, like little like lifts here and there and
Yeah.
that. But then after it gets to a point, we all know it just starts running a little slow on your phone, and things aren't as good as you remember them to be.
Until you get old enough to where you're just content with the latest version you have.
And then you get the new one,
Yeah.
and it's like a reset button.
Yeah.
This is groundbreaking.
Yeah. Get out there. Live a little bit.
You think I should get out there?
Yeah. Like why not? I mean, this whole time you've been, sitting in a box and people telling you that.
Yes, I'm the man in the box. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get out of the box.
Get out of the box.
Get out of your
Think
circle.
outside the box.
Think outside the box.
Is that why they say where the expression comes from? Think outside the box. They're talking about the confection box.
Yeah. That is exactly what
I said confection, but I meant confession.
I knew what you meant.
You know exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I feel like we're one together. And if we both go out there together, we can maybe take over the
I'm
world.
starting to wonder if I'm actually a different version of a different path of your life that was taken.
Possibly. Probably.
So would you say that you have a problem and a desire with the sexual flesh of other beings?
Yeah, of course. As you do, right?
I mean,
You didn't know, but now you
I
do.
guess I didn't know, but I guess I'm interested at least.
Yeah. But that's what life is, being interested in what's next. You're excited. You want to keep being excited.
I would have never thought that I would learn something from a frat brother like you.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
What is this? What is
Just a little call. Little call for us.
What is that?
Just a. I know you're there.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's
Can we
up,
do
dude?
that? That's a real thing?
No, I see
We
you.
can start doing that? Like me and you?
Yo, yo.
Outside the church? Yo-yos? Okay. All right. Well, learned a lot today on confessions. I learned that you can just apparently, if talking to this new friend of mine, Michael Lenoci, that women are just worth replacing after they grow to a certain age.
This is a bit, by the way. Just off record.
This has been Confessions.
This is confessions. This is not my real stance on things. Just in case they edit this in a weird way and ruin my goddamn career. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that he didn't expect that bit to go that way. I mean, I just don't know what he's going to come out to next, and I got to be prepared. Oh, wow. No, I don't know. What are you doing back there, huh? Turning off the TV, huh? Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Man, I would do this show every day. Can we come tomorrow? I hope they leave this part in. You know, when you first did the part and you're like, hey, we're going to do a segment called Confessions, I thought it was just me sitting here alone talking to myself. That's what I thought was going on. I thought, oh, he probably just does this and he wants to see how the people react when they're alone.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up? Where have you been?
I just had to go to the restroom. I took a poopy.
No, I get it. I mean, everybody's human. Dude, you were like gone forever. I was just like sitting here kind of like carrying the
real
show.
Talk. Do you ever sometimes in the morning you're like, oh, I'm going to wait to eat for a while, but then you eat like a bite of something and then you have instant diarrhea?
It might not be diarrhea, but instant poops. Instant poops.
That happened this morning. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see Michael Lenoci. But I drank had lemon and honey water like for as like to help my throat this morning. You know, coat the throat. And then the lemon acidity was just a little bit too high, and I was like, okay, I'll eat a little bit of something. Ate a protein bar. Poop everywhere.
In the toilet. Not everywhere.
Okay, so this next segment is called Fanning Out.
Questions from fans.
Oh no, I hope I don't have to read. I'm not good at that.
That's literally never been said on the show before. Oh no, I hope I don't have to read. Oh man. This podcast is really making me do. They're making me do bits. They're making me read. There was a weird hand sanitizer segment for way too long that we had to do a couple times because we didn't get it right the first time.
It's actually comfortable with that part.
Don't you feel really clean now?
Dude,
though?
overly clean. I almost want to put my hand in my butt. Like I want to get it back to normal. You know, it's like too. You know what I mean? That was weird that I went that way, but still,
your normal.
Fine, I should have.
Your normal dirtiness of hand is inside of a butt.
My butt. Like, hey, you know, just like make it feel more so clean.
More me.
Yeah.
All right. I have to ask a couple of these questions because they literally lit up the feed.
I know. I'm aware.
You saw.
I peeked. I go, oh boy, here we go.
Okay. So this is from at DreamChaser426.
Okay, bro.
On Instagram.
I know your Instagram handle, so you better be careful.
Why did you F over Bobby? They're referring to Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
By not taking that picture at the restaurant 12 years ago.
Well, a couple things. It was 8 years ago. 12 years ago, I was not a comedian. But also, I didn't F him over. He's dramatic because he's kind of like a woman. He's a beta. So he's not like really, like he doesn't stand up for himself. And the picture, it came, they're all like, let's do a group picture. And we get to take the group picture. And they're like, oh, we got to get someone to take the pic. And he goes, Mike, you take it. I was like, I'm standing in the middle of the pic. And he goes, just take it. And the guy goes, nah, well, I'll have this guy take it. The guy we were with suggested, nah, I'll get this guy. And I go, oh, okay, cool. And then it took 2 seconds. One of the guys who worked there took the picture. I'm in the middle. So, and he posted the picture. If you look at the picture, it would have been weird for me to like pop out. I should have said yes originally, but even the guy we were with suggested, no, it's fine. So he made it, he lied. He's a chubby liar. He's chubby. He's a chubby liar. And he's got 3 nipples. So
the Slept Kingdom is not going to like that response. Next question.
Come at me, guys. Get at me, dudes.
I do not endorse what he's doing right now. I pay respect to the Slept King. Let me just say that.
Hey, why don't we replace Bobby Lee with me? And it could be Bad Friends with me and Santino. Probably be a way better show.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. At MarkTorres.art. Ask him how come he wouldn't
It's the same. It's the same question. How come he wouldn't take the photo for the group back when Bobby let him open years ago? And the other one was, how come you didn't get Bobby the stool? Because there are a ton of people are asking that. How come you didn't get Bobby a stool in La Jolla?
Now, also, well, it was a ACC, American Comedy Club. But now here's the deal. He also made it. He's like, imagine someone actually hitting on a woman while the headliner's on stage in the middle of the audience. He said that. I don't know if you saw what he said. I was like, that's ridiculous. No, I didn't do that. He made me sound like a monster. First of all, it was the 4th show into a 5-show weekend, right? There was one Sunday, I think. And this is Saturday, 2nd show. As we're getting off, this is true. He goes, get me a stool. I need another stool. Now, none of you guys probably did this, but you should have asked yourself, why is there not a stool on stage? Every comedy club you go to always has a stool on stage. Why is there not one already on stage? Oh, why is there not one? Because Bobby broke the stool. Every show he broke a stool. So this is the 4th show. He broke 3 stools. He would do this bit and he broke 3 stools. I get off stage and I go look for a stool and they're like, we can't give you another stool. There's no more stools to give. Bobby broke all the stools. I was like, okay. And there was nothing I could do. I'm a year in and I'm not going to argue with the owner of the club. So I just sat there and watched the show and he goes, why didn't you get me a stool? I go, because you broke it. He goes, it doesn't matter what they say. You get me a stool. I was like, what? I don't know I'm not doing that. Like, what? Are you Trump? Like, so that was me defending myself. So there you go. So I'm actually not a bad guy. Oh no. I hope he picks up.
I hope he picks up too. He it's probably too early, but
so it's that's what's up.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna pick up because it's way too early in the morning.
Did you text him first?
No, not yet.
Way too early. It's noon.
I know. It
would have been great.
Would have been.
I also beat him in FIFA one time, which people say they can't.
Whoa.
That's true.
Does he own up to that?
He should. I beat him. It was at the Comedy Store. So, yeah. Bobby Lee.
Next question. I feel bad for the wrath of the Slept Kingdom that's about to descend upon you.
Hey, I made my bed. I'm ready for it.
Okay, man. I'm just saying.
If I have to ask a friend for help to come at them,
I don't know why this. I sometimes will ask the questions that get the most likes on Instagram.
Yeah.
This comes from @Cernastyle. Ask him if he knows the meaning of phrases like "bull in a china shop."
Well, I do now.
Do you know why they asked that question?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I'm sure you know this. I don't know. Like, when this goes to me saying, oh no, I have to read. Like, I don't know a lot of things. So
yeah,
anytime I learn a phrase or don't know like a word, Chris is like grammatically like he's a Nazi with that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So we were hanging out and he said that and I was like, what's that mean? And he goes, oh, this is what he does. He goes like this. You ever see his stupid podcast clips? I'm going to get his fan base after me now, too.
Yeah,
stupid congratulations fan. Hey, this is Chris going. I didn't know what it was. And then he explained to me. I go, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Never heard of it.
Never heard that phrase?
I don't remember hearing it.
Let's see here.
You heard that a lot. Was that a thing said around town?
It's just like a Rome wasn't built in a day thing.
I've heard that one. I've heard Rome wasn't built in a day. I've heard that one.
This guy's learned.
Hey, bro. Welcome to the show.
Okay. I do like this character suggestion. Somebody wants you to be the guy who consoles his sister's friends and then tries to sleep with them.
Okay, so
What- Can I have a little backstory about her friend? What happened?
yeah. We'll do this for the wig segment. We'll do this.
Nice. I fucking love wearing wigs.
Now you're consoling a friend.
My sister's friend.
Your sister's friend. So, your sister just died.
My sister died?
Yeah. In this scenario, your sister died, and now it's right after the funeral has passed, and you're trying to sleep with her friend.
And you're her best friend.
Yeah, and I'm the best friend.
Okay.
It's just, I can't believe she's gone.
Me either, but we have each other now. We're here, and it's not gonna be easy, you know? It's never gonna be easy. And the only thing we can do to make ourselves feel better is comfort each other.
What do you mean?
I mean, we should be closer. This is a time when we need to
I agree.
show affection and stuff.
There was no other person in the world like Stephanie.
I'm the closest thing to what she was. I'm her brother, so it's like I'm the same thing.
It's like you're just like a gender away from being Stephanie.
I can be your best friend.
You can be my best friend?
Yes.
Yeah? You can be my best friend.
Come here. Come here.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
No. We're not doing anything. This is
My hand is
no. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm just what? That just happened. That just happened.
My hand's in your balls.
I'm not thinking about that, babe.
You're not.
Babe, I'm just trying to bring you closer.
You know I'm crying right now, right?
No, I know, but I'll make you feel better. No, it's not. It's fine. Listen.
My hand's on yours.
Stop thinking about your hand.
Okay.
Think about us.
Okay. Think about Stephanie.
What makes you feel better?
Stephanie
what
makes me feel better.
What would she want?
I guess for me
to be a part of the family.
Part of the family.
Yes.
Family.
Come here. Put your hair up. Put your hair up. Put your hair up. Do you have a hair tie?
I don't.
Get a hair tie.
Get out of
I'll hold it for you.
Okay.
Come here.
Okay.
Come here.
What?
Come here.
What?
Lay down. Lay on me. Lay down on me. It makes us feel better. It makes all of us feel better.
Lay down.
It makes us feel better.
Okay.
Lay on my lap. Yeah. Lay on my lap. I'll rub your back. This is how you. Yeah. Lay down. Don't yawn. Yawn if you want. Yawn. If you get tired, there you go, baby. There you go. Isn't this feel better? Does this feel better?
Yeah.
There. That's all I'm saying. Here.
It's just good. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't. It's just I'm making you feel better. I'm making you feel better.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Stop giggling.
What
It's
are you
fine.
doing? I'm just
What?
I'm just
No.
trying to get over my friend. And
This is what Stacy would want. Is that her name?
what the
Tracy.
You don't even remember
Tracy.
your sister's name?
No, I do. I just got
Her name is Stephanie.
Stephanie, but I just
She was my best friend, you pig.
no, I didn't.
You're a pig monster.
No, I wasn't thinking about her because I was just like you came on to me and I was like, wow.
I came on to you.
Yeah, you came on. I just was trying to make you feel better, and then next thing you know, your head's in my lap, and I didn't know what to do. And then I was thinking of like previous girls I'd slept with, and then I wasn't thinking about my sister. Of course, I wouldn't want to think about my sister in that situation. And then when you were laying there, I saw a future. I saw that I was like, this is what Stephanie would want. She would want her best friend to be with her brother and make a family, and then we'll have a daughter and name her Stephanie. Come back. That was pretty good at the last part. I really was able to flip it on her. Man, who puts these back in the bag?
I've cried a lot this episode. Sometimes you gotta get it out, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's hair coming from your mouth, but it's
Is it?
fine. You want me?
I get it.
You want me to get it for you?
Can I see it?
Here. Remember that one time when you were a piece of clothing away from performing oral sex on me?
All right. What a fun, weird episode. Oh, this is a nice comment. At Who's Parker on Twitter. I will always support Michael Lenoci. He saved a poster for me in Knoxville because they were not signed when I came through the line before the show. # kindness challenge.
I just found this. So.
Oh, yeah, that goes along with that.
Wow, that's a weird person. Like a straight mustache, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
so, okay.
You saved a poster for somebody in line. So there you go. That's a character thing. The kind of person who Michael Lenoci is saved a poster for you in line. Because do you do a lot of the merch with Chris when you're on the road?
Yeah, I mean, I used to do it more. Now we have a buddy come help us, which is
dope. That makes such a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, there would be times people would get it gets very overwhelming after the shows because there's hundreds of people lining up to buy merch, but they also want to meet me and then they want to ask me questions. But then I'm also trying to sell things, and I'm like,
right.
So sometimes people will be like, "You're rude," and I'm like, "I'm just working. This is the hard part.
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying to make sure I'm trying to keep these people happy because people want the line to go quick so they can buy merch. But I'm also trying to keep you happy because you want to like meet a comedian and ask me questions. So yeah, that gets overwhelming. So it's good to have a good story from that and not a bad story. Like
no, for sure.
He was short with me, and I'm like, okay, well.
Sorry, yeah. And this is referring. It's another question. It says at Mahogany Jones, IV. So the fourth Mahogany Jones, the fourth. As an opener for one of the biggest comics in the world, Chris D'Elia, because you work with him, do you hesitate to try new material on stage or feel more encouraged? Because you're doing these huge venues with Chris.
Yeah.
Do you feel the need that what are you doing 25 or 30 before he comes out?
Yeah, 20ish.
20 because it's you and Mark shows. Sometimes and Craig.
Most of the time it's just us two. It's just a two-man show.
Two-man shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's like California and it's cheaper, it's local. Then we'll have like them come hang out with us. Yeah, Mark Hayes or Craig Conant. So yeah. As far as doing new stuff, I mean, you want to kill.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Do you feel the need to like smash in front of those theaters? Like,
yeah, but yeah, I mean, that's the job is to do well. But like with 20 minutes, I know how to like, you know this, when you've been doing stand-up almost 10 years, it's easy to throw in. I can add something to a bit, or like
you can sandwich a little stuff
that's
like
in the same
12 to 17 minute.
That's also similar subject matter. I could be like, let me see if this joke would go. And if it doesn't, you could jump out of it and nobody even knows. They have no idea that you were just playing with a premise to see what happens. But I mean, yeah, I mean, working with him, I mean, he's one of the fastest writers in comedy. So I sometimes am like, am I not doing good enough? And I'm like, I got to remember like, oh, normal people, you know, especially if you're not doing hours a lot, it takes years to build an hour.
Oh, sure.
And I'm thinking like, why did I barely have an hour at 10 years? I'm like, oh, because I haven't been doing an hour yet. I've only done an hour less than 10 times. So, and then all those times I've done an hour, I'm like, oh, wow, if I did this 100 times in a year, I would write so much quicker. So
for sure.
That's part of the process, and you know that's what's kind of cool is learning that part, which I think you're starting to do some hours too. So it's like kind of cool. You're like, well, this is a whole new game.
It really is. Yeah, it's definitely like opened up the doors as far as like trying out new tags and like and just working. Like I started with a joke that the premise, it was a good premise. But the first time I did the bit, it ate it pretty hard during one of my weekend shows. But I'm like, no, the premise is still there. And I reworked it. And by the end of the weekend, the joke was working well. And I was like, oh, man, that's such a luxury. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to be able to do that like with a specific bit, because
trying to do that around LA,
You can't.
it's so
sometimes you
hard to
can't.
work out a bit sometimes.
Yeah, because every room is different. Every show's different when you're in LA, and it's
Yeah.
a showcase town. So maybe you're doing 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes you're like,
And
you
then
can't really
those,
try a whole new bit.
a lot of those are kind of showcasey kind of sets. So you are trying to kill
Yeah,
for those sets. So it's kind of, yeah.
we're still at the point where we haven't earned the right. And this happened. A lot of younger comics should take this advice because we're all guilty of it. But like, even in OR, you'll say at potluck, you'll be like, these guys are like, I'm gonna do this new thing. I'm just like, bro, you haven't earned the right to do new bits on a good room stage. Like, good for you if you want to do that, but like, just always kill.
Yeah.
Earn the right to do a new bit, like to where people are like, well, he's a pro, he's got a special, he can write on stage, he can bomb, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I think you should always just kill, and I think you should earn the right to write on stage in these showcase spots.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, go to the haha.
Yeah, you have to prove yourself to a certain point. Is basically what you're saying.
If you're going up at the Comedy Store or the Laugh Factory or the Improv, you should just always make sure you're doing a great job, because
Yeah.
you never know who might walk in the room,
That's
and one person seeing you could change your life. You never know.
very true. Very true. Let's do this question. At neurotoxicist.
Hey guys, have better Instagram handles. Just make them simple.
On Twitter at neurotoxicist. Ask him about his recent interaction with 50 Cent while on stage opening for Chris D'Elia. Did you meet 50 Cent? Or something? No?
No.
This comes out of nowhere?
Ask him about his.
Did you have an interaction with 50 Cent?
No. No.
You didn't have an interaction with me?
I mean, are they talking about Eminem? Maybe? Are they confusing it with him?
I guess. Did you meet him?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I
met-
don't
I
know
met-
why.
I met Eminem. Me and Chris, my buddy Zach, met Eminem. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that picture.
Yeah.
That was dope.
It was my best time of my life.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Are you a big Eminem fan?
Childhood. Like it was.
Childhood.
The bit like he would be my. If you asked me 7 months ago if you could sit down and have dinner with anyone, it would be like him, LeBron James, or like probably Jerry Seinfeld, or like those three people.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
I thought you were going down a very urban path, and then it just went.
Well, I don't know, like three people that I like love
just
to pick their
inspiration.
brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you love the show Seinfeld growing up?
I didn't. No,
You
I
didn't
watched
watch
it
it,
more like, but I
later
more
on.
of like liked watching his stand up.
Yeah.
And then also, I just love the way it's not. I'm not like for instance, like I love watching Bill Burr or like other comedians around town, up and comers. But like it's not watching Seinfeld's stand up anymore. It's more him talking about stand up.
Mhm.
I'm fascinated with it. Like
Yeah.
I think he's just like the most knowledgeable about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying he's the best, but like just the comedians and like I love like listening to him talk. So to be able to sit down and talk stand up with him would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Steve Martin is one of those for me who
Oh, for sure.
who I wish I could have a comedy conversation. with.
Sure.
Him and Jim Carrey. Those two.
Yeah.
remain
Sure.
forever.
Jim Carrey for sure.
That's amazing. Well, we're gonna close it out with a segment that I told you about before you came to the show. It's called Sax Talk. Sax Talk.
Yeah.
So basically, you're gonna share a story of a sexual encounter. I'm gonna play some sweet, sweet saxophone underneath. Just sax it up, and whenever you're ready, we'll begin.
Okay. Now, do I start? Okay, so some months, maybe years back, I met this girl, and I was not in LA. I was back in Florida, and I was in a hotel, but I knew her through a mutual friend. And she was cute when we were hitting off, we were flirting, and we definitely had some good chemistry. And things were getting a little touchy, okay? I pulled her closer and I said, I like you. And she was like, I like you. So the night's going on. We're having drinks and stuff, and we're getting to the end of the night, and there's a group of us, and we decide to eat at this late night diner. Now, I'm a man, so when it comes to a diner, I don't hold back, even if there's a girl that I'm interested in. I'm going to order what I need to order. And she gets toast or something. We finish eating, and I go, you want to come upstairs with me? Yep, right on point. We all are excited, okay? Everybody's excited. And when I say everybody, I'm talking about everything going on my body. So we go upstairs, and we're in the elevator. And on the way up to the elevator, my stomach goes, hey, Michael, it's not a good time for you to be going upstairs with another person. But Michael's peepee's like, you're going to have to hold that in. But Michael's stomach's like, I don't know if I can guarantee that. But Michael's peepee's like, well, we'll take our chances. So we get upstairs and we're hanging out, and we start kissing and stuff, and we're doing like little hookup stuff, and things are fine, but my stomach's still saying, hey, don't forget about us. But I'm like, okay, let's just get past this. So we're hooking up, and we don't do anything crazy, but then she's like, no, I don't think this is a good idea. I shouldn't, we shouldn't do this. Like my friends are waiting downstairs for me. So like any, normal girls, like, they don't want to keep their friends waiting. So she's like, I should go downstairs. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Knowing that my stomach is now, it's weird how your stomach knows. He's like, okay, well, yeah, let her go, please. So I go, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, I'm sure. And I go, okay. And I kiss her goodbye. And she walks out the door. And as soon as the door closes, I run to the toilet. And I go Niagara Falls on it. And it feels good, but doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? We're in one of those situations. I'm not even maybe a minute and a half in, right? And all of a sudden, I get a knock at the door. Dun, 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 dun. I immediately know what this is. This is her changing her mind. But my stomach has already made up his mind. So this is where I'm sitting on a toilet going, what do I do? What do I do? Because I know, because my peepee's like, hey, you better get that door soon, because she's only going to stand there for another 45 seconds. But my stomach's like, you need to sit here for another 3 minutes. But my penis is like, I don't care what you say, stomach. We got to do this. Grab the toilet paper and give yourself as many wipes as you can. Wasn't enough wipes. So in a fast little sprint, I open the shower, I turn it on all the way hot, and I turn it on really high. I take off all my clothes, I grab a towel, and I wrap it around my waist. I flush the toilet, and I go to the door, and I open it, and I go, hey, what's up? And I was going to be like, hey, I was just about to jump in the shower. Give me a sec. Right when I open the door, she just comes in and starts making out with me. And my stomach's like, I told you not to do this. And my peepee's like, who cares? Keep going. So she pushes me on the bed and we start kissing and hooking up a little bit. And I stop her. I go, I can't hook up with her because I know that, God forbid, if she like tried to go down on me or something, she's gonna see a mess. I go, I have to stop this. So I go, stop. I go, I stop her. I go, let me just jump in the shower real quick. I gotta just rinse off real quick. And I jump in the shower and I start cleaning myself in the shower. So I'm cleaning. I come out of the shower. And by the way, I didn't finish. So my stomach still hurts, but at least I'm clean. We start kissing again, and then she goes, no, I really shouldn't. I have to go back downstairs and meet my friends. And I go, yeah, at this point, I'm exhausted. So she leaves, and I sit back down on the toilet, and my stomach goes, I always get the last laugh. And I jerked off shitting. I didn't really. I just didn't know how to end the story.
What a beautiful, relatable sax talk.
Well, I feel like I got a bit with the penis and the stomach fight though. I never really said it like that. But
yeah, there you go. Sometimes you need a little sax to provide a little context.
Yeah,
for that. We forgot to plug tour dates coming up. So let's do that right now with Mr. Michael Lenoci. Dude, thanks for coming on the show. You're at Michael Lenoci on Instagram, right?
Yep, at Michael Lenoci on everything.
On everything. He's got a great website. Is that michaellenoci.com?
Yeah, with one date.
Hey, man.
Whatever.
Plug it.
We got one
the
right
Takeover
now, so far.
podcast, Guys Night Out podcast.
Yep. And that's what I thought you were plugging your date. So I was like, okay.
Yeah. April 23rd, 2020. Go see Michael Lenoci in San Diego at the La Jolla Comedy Store.
Yeah, it how big is that? 180?
It's like close to 200, somewhere in there.
Cool. Let's make money, guys. Let's sell it out.
Cool. So go check them out in April.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And then come see me on tour. I've got some fun dates coming up here. I'm going to be in Tempe, Arizona, March 19th and March 20th.
Yeah, I'll be there with him. So if you want to, I'm just kidding.
I'll be at Houston Skankfest in Texas at the end of March. And then I'll be headlining at Rooster Teeth in Sunnyvale, California, April 9th through 11th.
Teeth.
And then at the Sacramento Punchline, I'll be headlining April 16th through April 18th. And then hopefully I will be at Moon Tower as well. So there we go. Thank you for listening, for joining in on this fun episode of Jeremiah Wonders. Anything to leave the people with, Michael Lenoci?
Guys, thank you for having me and accepting me for who I am. And let's just be nice. The Bobby thing's a joke, guys. We're all just friends here, okay?
Here's the problem with that. Those people might have already tuned out by now. Have fun.